Why did Joy need to donate money again? What was the requirement for that?
Joy, you can.
Because there was no requirement other than I've said that there are several things I've said on my channel. And one is if I ever report something where children are getting hurt, I don't want to profit off of that. So that's just something, a precedent that I set for my channel.
Oh, so it's simply because you're saying if I make a video about children, I will donate half the money or something like that.
Yes, I will donate
Right.
portions. I will donate, a good chunk of the money, if not all the money, because I don't want to be making money off of kids getting hurt, if that makes sense.
Well, Bearing, like I told her too, I don't care what she does, she posts as money, whatever, but there's a lot of people who are saying that she's doing this for the money and wasn't actually
good on you. Do it for the money. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. This is why we brought you in.
What's wrong with that?
There's some good advice, Joy. Fuck it. Fuck everything we said.
Well, if she does it for the money, those kids aren't going to get any more abused, are they?
That's true.
And Bearing, I actually donated. I've donated half of the money, and I'll be donating the rest of it as soon as it all comes in.
Keep it.
Shame on you. It has to stop. And let me back up. I'm not a crazy-ass feminist. I'm not a new wave feminist. And I'm not one of those crazy-ass SJWs. But I am somebody that protects children. And you're fucking with children. Remove all the videos. Make a public apology on what you have done and the implications it has on these young girls. And then take all the ad streaming revenue that you got from those videos and put it to maybe child sex trafficking charities or charities that help rape victims. Also, if you noticed, I haven't monetized any of these videos about you. And there's a reason for that. Number one, I don't need the money. Number two, this to me isn't about making money. Which I know for you, views equals making money and getting attention. I'm not trying to make money off of this. I'm trying to raise some awareness on what's going on so people can see the pitfalls because I've dated too many types like you. And the reason why I don't take money from this is that I'm not going to continue the same profiting off of you exploiting these young children, lest I be a hypocrite. And I'm not doing it because I don't want to be a hypocrite, but those are my moral standards. I'm not going to make money off of underage fucking children in their underwear. It's sick. So let me set the example for you because this is something you missed in Morals One-on-Ones. I don't want to see any other kids get hurt. And obviously, this asshole doesn't give a shit if kids get hurt. I want to see what would happen if it was his kid. Not that I'm threatening him or saying I wish that on him. But he doesn't care about your children. He doesn't care about their well-being. So I'm going to beg everybody, share this as much as you can. I'm not going to get any money from this. Demonetize this video. I don't want to make money. I want to protect children.
Jenna, are you covering this to make money? Seems legit not. Most of my Onision videos are not monetized. So get your facts straight before you come in here and just literally just type without thought. Cody, this beautiful girl is... Again, KJ, MJ, I don't make money off of this. Don't make money. I make money off of other videos, but I don't make money off of the harassment. I don't make money off of the kids in their underwear videos. Nope. Thank you, Sammy. He's the one that makes money off of this stuff. For him and Lainey, all the videos that they have, they make money. I'm not making money off of these videos. Absolutely not. And if for some reason you see that I am, please let me know, because that means there is an error with whatever's going on with monetization in YouTube. There was one time for like 2 minutes, all of my videos were monetized. I was playing around with the buttons, and I think somehow I pushed a button that made everything monetized, and I had to go back and redo it. So that's all. But other than that, these are not monetized. I found out I had several people who decided that I'm the world's biggest hypocrite and a liar because I monetized the videos, and I said that I wouldn't monetize those videos. And I had a lot of accusations against me. I wanted to talk about this. So I wanted to put that out there, but I wanted to say this. I got a lot of criticism because I monetize these videos, but I said I wouldn't monetize the videos with Onision. I'm profiting off of child abuse. I'm an asshole. Let me be very clear. I did not talk about what I was going to do with that money. I did not. That money, I am not planning. There are three things going on. Well, there's probably more than three, but there are three things off the top of my head. Number one, the money I made, I've probably made at this point $100 to $150 for all of those videos. And I will be happy to put out receipts. But what I want y'all to understand is I can't ever do anything right. One area I started to really have compassion for Onision on, funny enough I'm bringing him up, I thought about this. You get to a point where you almost go, fuck you to everybody. And I don't want to be that person because everybody comes down on you no matter what you do. And it can almost make you very cynical and make you very, what's the word? Sorry, I'm still dealing with a little fibro brain. I can't think of the word. Defensive. Like it's, thank you, Si, I appreciate it. It can make you almost get a fuck you out, jaded, my brownage, thank you. It can make you very jaded, and almost a fuck you attitude to everybody, and I don't want to be that way, right? So I try not to go, I mean, that'll come up sometimes, I'm like, fuck it, can't win. Guys, I've said from the beginning, I will not profit of a child abuse, and I agree. However, a few things I want you to consider. Number one, I went on that trip for my health. I wasn't divulging everything going on. I will when I'm ready because I had to focus. And in my opinion, how fucking dare anybody get upset because I didn't tell you exactly what I was going to do with that money. Here's where I get irritated. Every time I've said I'm going to donate somewhere, I do. And every time I show a receipt. So I'm just magically going to go ahead now and just not do that. Because, like, I would understand if I had a history of lying about it, but I don't. So the lack of compassion for me as a human being really makes me irritated. And I don't divulge every detail about what I'm going to do with that money, and apparently I'm the world's biggest asshole. What the fuck? So, I planned on donating that money. Here's the problem. I don't know where to donate it to yet. I thought, let's donate it to the mom, but here's the problem. Let's step back. Thank you, Liz, for 400 likes. Let's step back from this. That mom, we don't know the situation. We don't. We have a story from her, but not facts. It does not mean I don't want the kids to be with their mom. It doesn't mean I don't support her. It means I want to make sure wherever this money goes, and by the way, since the YouTube cut their ads, it's not much. I probably would have made about $1,000 off all of that. Truth. I would have made around probably 700 to 1,000, depending. Right now, it's sitting about maybe at 150 as of today. I'm not perfect, let's be very clear. But the amount of profit people think I'm making off these videos, and here's the thing, so I'm gonna have to once again make a fucking video about this and show receipts, and when I do that, I'm white knighting, I'm tacky, I'm classless for showing how much money I've made. You're not supposed to do that on YouTube. Like, I'm trying to get attention, I'm trying to show everybody I'm a good person when I'm evil. But if I just deal with it privately and say, okay, I'll donate the money privately, oh my God, I'm a hypocrite. I'm making money off abuse. I said I wouldn't do that. She's a fraud. She's fake. I can't win. I literally, my brownage friend knows this. Now when I speak in internet, and I think in internet where I have to give 10,000 disclaimers, and I'm tired of it. So yes, that money will be donated. No, it wasn't a lot. I even thought, should I do a charity stream? The problem is something I realized is as much as I want to give back to charity, my charity streams are about you guys donating, and I don't want to keep asking you guys for shit. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable because that came to my attention. And I thought that makes sense. So, prepared. I got a lot coming, and I want to say if anybody's new, welcome and thank you. I just want to say thank you so much, guys. I am sitting at almost 20,000, 27,000 for JoySparkleBS. I did not expect that to happen. I think I'm sitting at almost 7,000 for SparPinklebo. That's insane to me. And SparPinklebo, I think I started like a week ago. That's madness. I did not think that would happen to either one of those channels, especially SparPinklebo. SparPinklebo. Honestly, like, these kids are more concerning. Also, guys, I finally made a Patreon. I made one. So I'm probably going to release it tomorrow because I just want to make it pretty. And I'll release my video of, like, I'm going to do a video of, like, am I making money off of abused kids? So here's what I've come to the conclusion to. Any videos where the kids are in there fucking crying and going nuts, that money is being donated. But I've always had that. Videos where I'm just sharing information about the situation, I will not be donating. But that's going to be, it'll probably be a good $200 or $300 I'll be donating. And because people are retarded, I'll put up receipts. Because obviously I'm not to be trusted with that, right? Okay. Jokovic Quinn asked me to link my Patreon. Okay, I haven't published it yet. Guys, I could go ahead and publish it and just show you guys. Would you guys like to see my Patreon? Because here's my thing. If I have several videos that I'm making that I'm not monetizing, because, oh shit, sorry, I saw something. Because YouTube has slashed the ad dollars. I'm talking about for every 1,000 views, I used to make about $2 or $3. It's now like 50 cents. It's not a joke. So, I mean, I should have made probably at least 1,000 or so off of after this past week's videos with DaddyOFive. I'm looking at maybe 300, maybe. Okay, so let me link everything. By the way, with the voice lessons, I have it so only 5 people can do it. Because I can't take on too many people right now. So if you want it, you have to sign up quick. So, okay, I'll do this for you guys. Yes, thank you, Derek. But you know how many people are going to take that and be like, see, guys, she's money hungry. She's trying to make money off of the abuse because she said she wouldn't do it, but she does. Even though she's going to donate it, she's just been sick and not talking about it because she has to focus on her health. Fuck her for trying to stay alive. Now she wants $1 million a month. She's just greedy. She's worse than Onision. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait for it. So I monetized my DaddyOFive videos, and a lot of people got upset about it because they were like, well, you said you would never make money off of abuse, and look what you're doing. Here's my thing, and this is just for anybody new who hasn't heard this. I have always, like, put up when I say I'm going to do something. Why would I monetize videos like that and not be donating the money? I've had to work on myself right now where I don't know where I want to donate it yet, which is why I have not made a video about it yet. And on top of that, every time I do make a video or I talk about what I want to do, people go, oh, look at you white knighting. Like, I can't win. I really can't win. Any video that I have done, like my series where there's something going on with the kids that to me looks like abuse, is going to be donated. And to me, it's just like, why would, for many people, and some of you guys I know understand that and I appreciate that, but why all of a sudden, if I've always shown proof of that, would I not be getting the benefit of the doubt? Am I just going to turn around all of a sudden and just not give a shit and fuck everybody? Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So that's been a little bit frustrating too.
For a while, and it's really simple why I haven't, and let's talk about it. So I've had lots of people, and I've seen lots of comments, and people come forward and say, oh my God, Joy's changed. We finally caught her. She monetized all of these DaddyOFive videos. See, she said she'd never do it. Now she's making money off of them. She said she'd never make money off of abused kids. I still say that. So what's the stink about it? So let me explain. Here's where I stand. I stand where I've always stood. Now, in the beginning, I did not monetize my Onision videos. With these videos, I thought, you know what? I think they can do some good. And I think I could probably donate them to something good. So let's do that. Now, I have been taking time for myself the last 2 weeks because I'm working on my health. And as a result, I have not picked a charity. And I did not want to do this video before I had the information on what I want to do. When I started my Onision videos, the majority of them I did not monetize because my goal was not to make money off of it, but to educate people on how manipulators work. That was my goal. I feel like I accomplished that goal. Now, here's where it gets interesting. So if you ever have watched my videos, or if you're new, I said several times, I don't care to monetize, that's not why I'm doing this, I don't need money right now. My situation, however, that was 5 months ago, is changing. So here's where I'm at today. A few things to go over. Number one, yes, I'm going to start needing more ways to make money. Any videos that I have where children are directly being abused that will be donated, where I don't know yet. I have not picked up. Now, the videos where it's not showcasing abuse, it will depend on the video. I will go over those. Because at this point in time, I also still need to protect myself and make sure that I can afford my new medications. Like everything, you know, that I'm gonna have to make, I will be making additional trips to where I need to go because I'm gonna see more than one doctor. So there are things and expenses I have coming up. Now, the other thing is I worked really hard to get to where I was at on YouTube, and I was literally being able to, for the most part, maintain my lifestyle, which I was really happy about. I was making a little bit of money. And then YouTube pulled the rug out from all of us. So that's what happened, and I'm not bitching about it. Let me tell you the ranting part. The part that makes me sad for people. So many people were, oh my God, I'm a fraud. Because, you know, everybody's trying to figure out that I'm this fraud and criminal that I'm not. She's a criminal, see? She said she wouldn't monetize the videos. Now she's making money off it. What a hypocrite. Blah, 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 blah. Slow down. I had to take time for myself. I had to take time for myself, but I also was passionate to focus on the story of DaddyOFive. This has been something very passionate for me because of the way I grew up. Because I partially feel like the reason I'm sick is because I went through abuse and trauma that fucked up my body. So I haven't had time to research where I want this to go. What's the best place? So I don't get to have a week or two of working on my health and keeping that stuff about what I want to do with the money to myself. I don't get that luxury. I'm a human being. I'm a human being. To you guys, it's so funny because roommate has to remind me. Roommate's like, you're fucking a public figure. You're a celebrity. I'm like, fuck that. I'm a small channel. And roommate's like, it doesn't matter. Because here's the other thing, guys. Those videos are still making money. I have 2 videos that hit over 100,000 views with those videos. And I have one that's probably going to hit 100,000. So 3 of those are, like 2 of those hit 100,000. Another one's probably going to. You have to wait a little bit to see how much each one makes because it doesn't update. I might actually have to wait a week before the wave of popularity to see how much is there. So much of what you guys are saying, the truth is you don't know what you're talking about. You are legit talking shit and you're just trying to find anything you can wrong with somebody to demonize them. But there's no cause for concern with me because I've never done shit like that. And if you think I have, show me the receipt. Show me where I need to apologize. Because I can almost 98% guarantee that I've never done something like that. If I have, I don't even fucking remember. Like, that's the truth. I have no idea. And give me a little bit of time to get myself in order, figure out how much money the videos have made, and then pick a charity and come forward and let you guys know where that's going to without pissing anybody off. Can I be awarded that? And I'm not trying to bitch and complain. I know people are going through worse. A lot of you who signed up to hang out here are going through shit.
And I'm just trying to be another voice that says, hey, let's just fucking keep going and try to fix ourselves and to fix our health and to find new solutions. Be open to the fact that miracles can happen to everybody with your health while still trying to be realistic. So this is where I am. And I just wanted to give you guys an update. So yes, the money will be donated. I just have to get all that stuff together and I have to wait and be patient and I have to work on myself too.
Do you think to keep this story alive, it was really necessary for 9 videos a day?
I'm not going to sit here and say that I think that I sat there thinking, oh my God, this is 100% necessary. I don't think I was looking at it. I don't think I was looking at it as what was necessary. My goal was what can be most helpful here. Because as I've said before, and I'll say again, I'm donating most of the money. Already, I've donated half of what I've made.
People talking shit, and let's get to the bottom of this.
Let's do it.
Okay, the donation, you've donated, you said half or something along those lines of,
yes.
Of what? Have you proved that you donated at all?
Thank you for bringing this up. This is where there's, and forgive me if you guys have to interrupt me because I'm going off in tangents, because I know this is what I'd said from the beginning. From the beginning, I said anything where it's showing abuse, 100% donated. And then what I used to do was like the Onision videos not monetized. And then people said, well, that's kind of shitty because YouTube is going to make money off of them anyways. You might as well direct where the money goes. So I thought, okay, I'll monetize these and make sure most of the money goes to Rose. So the direct evidence, I did not post. And the reason was when I started to have these people who said, we're going to try to discredit her, make her look crazy, and make her react crazy to shut her up, which I have evidence of, I decided I was waiting because the videos were still making so much money. I told everybody I'm going to wait till a time where I can do all the math because there's 100% is going to go. And then anytime where I talked about it, I'll donate 50. I finally said, it's too many videos and too much math. I'm just going to donate all the money. So the last time I checked, it was at 1,200. I donated 600 of that so far. And that was, I believe, a week or two ago. And they're still pulling in a little bit of money. So I'm going to keep checking and I will keep donating. The reason why I didn't put evidence or advertise it was because I was having so many insane allegations that my goal was, I said, you know what? Because they're trying to slander my name and they're trying to affect what's going on with the court case and trying to shove me out of it, which is fine. It's not about me. I'm going to just do this. I'm going to keep this quiet. I'm going to donate it. And after the court case, I will speak. I will post everything afterwards.
So do you have evidence of that?
You can literally go on the donation page and see JoySparkleBS 600 right now. And I have my PayPal.
So
I value critical thinking so much. So I actually respect that people are skeptical. I respect that people ask questions and I understand where people are coming from. I do. Like, it would look fishy to me, but seriously.
Transparency.
Yeah. Do you feel as if the posting multiple videos, though that was, you know, to help keep the story going and all that bullshit, do you feel as if that helped accelerate your channel and might be a little bit sketchy to other people? I know it's the kids first and all that, but it did assist your channel in growing big as well, as in subscribers and views and all that stuff too. Like, do you find that's okay to do? Do you think it's worth it? Like, to show yourself as someone who's using this tragedy as to accelerate your channel as well?
No, that's a really, really good question. So when you said, is it worth it to do it? So, because I've gone back and forth about this because of all the flack I've gotten. To me, I understand how people see it. And in my opinion, I don't give a fuck how it makes me look. I just wanted to make sure and help. So if I helped in any way, fuck it. I don't care if I look like an asshole, but that's not to say that I'm not open to criticism. If people say, hey, you should try this differently, do this differently, I'm totally open to it. But from my perspective, I don't regret it, because if it helped, then my goal was achieved. And yes, granted, it did assist my channel. It wasn't the intention, but I totally understand. I just, as long as things help, then I'm okay to take a hit to my reputation.
Here's my honest opinion. I understand you're more upset. You're not more upset about the actual posting constantly. You're more upset about the allegations of pocketing money. But I'm going to tell you something. Those go hand in hand, because when people see you post 9 videos in one day and getting a shit ton of views and subscribers from it, this sort of feels as if you're doing it for the money. Therefore, when you do donate the money, people sort of connect both of their viewpoints of what they're seeing. She's posting a ton to gain views, to gain money. Therefore, her donations must be bullshit.
It'd be like a Zoe burger, but instead of tits, it's tragedy, and that's why people are getting upset.
And my suggestion, especially to clear your name and sort of get your respect and reputation back on track would be to post a video being very, very self-aware of the allegations made and the criticisms made, and sort of give an overall thought, especially after the stream, of how you feel about what we've said to you, what I'm reading the chat to you, people are saying in the chat to you. And I'm not doing it to like, I want you to do good and to raise money and to donate and all this stuff, but people take these posting 92 videos in 2 weeks as a sign of selfishness and milking a tragedy. Therefore, they're like, she's probably not donating the money. And obviously, I just saw your picture of your bank statement. That's not true. So we cleared that one out. But that's sort of why people perceive you as someone who wouldn't donate money. It just feels like you're milking the tragedies. So making a video just responding to all of this.
Yeah, and no, and I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take that in tonight. I'm gonna take it in tomorrow. I'm probably gonna take the advice, but like you said, I'm gonna take time to self-reflect because I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah, sleep on it. Sleep on it.
Yes. So when you started your channel, your whole thing, like your whole motto was, I will never profit off of the abuse of children.
Right.
And so why did you monetize all of those DaddyOFive videos? And why do you leave them up currently if you say that you care about the way they feel? Why do you leave them up knowing that one day them or their classmates can see them?
So those videos, first of all, I monetized them because all the money went to Rose. That was something you had asked about. And again, if you had done the research and maybe you didn't, or you missed something, and that's fine because you said you will look at everything, you will see that a little more, less than 1,200 was raised. All of that went to Rose. Any other subsequent money from that? Sorry?
I only saw 6 go to Rose.
6 went to Rose, and then there was another 600 that I donated. I did a little more privately, but I did donate another. It was like 620, I think, to paying 10 days of a hotel room, which she publicly thanked me for. So that all that information is out there. The reason I didn't publicize that is because I was getting attacked left and right for anything that I did. Any subsequent money those videos will make, I will tally up and also send to Rose. Rose is aware of this. I have told Rose if at any time she wants, at any time she wants me to take those videos down, they are down. She is okay with them being up. The lawyer is okay with them being up. Everybody is okay with it so far. I will probably get to a point where I will take them down if I think it would affect the kids. But those videos have actually helped the kids reunite with their mother at this point. And so far, I'm the only person who took all of the money I've made, as far as I am aware, at least on a bigger scale, and donated everything. Any other notes or anything?
But why did you monetize it in the first place?
Because
like my way of seeing it is like, yes, you did donate it, and that sounds nice and everything like that. But at the same time, you essentially accumulated a bunch of blood money and then gave it to the kids that, you know, it was based off in the first place. Like, I do understand, you know, yeah, I gave it to charity. But if you said, your words were, I will never put ads, I will never profit. I said I will never profit, and I did not profit. Period. So I stuck to my word. You still made money on those videos. You said I will never make money off of the abuse of children. You made money off the abuse of children, but then you donated it.
So if I made money and then gave the money away, I did not profit.
No, but I'm not saying profit.
I'm saying please explain. I lost a whole month's worth of earnings where I could have made other videos on something else because I wanted to help the situation.
I'm not saying profit. I'm saying earned. You said you will never earn money off of these videos. You earned the money. What you did with it afterward is not relevant to my question. My question is, if you knew and you said, I will never even fathom the thought of putting money, you know, getting money off of the backs of children getting abused, why even put them on in the first place? And when the Manchester shooting videos happen, why even try to have those monetized in the first place? Like, if your whole thing is, I'm not going to profit off of people getting hurt, why are you putting ads on all these videos of people getting hurt?
So there is a function, and if you remember in the beginning, I was so big, I didn't monetize in my videos where I would put videos out that didn't have anything to do with the abuse of kids, and people would say monetize. If you were really with me from the beginning, they would say that. And then somebody showed me there was a function you can automatically monetize everything. And because I have memory issues, I just forget. I knew Manchester wasn't going to make money. I wanted to put that out there because there was information coming out on people who were stuck out there who could get help. I just wanted to be one voice of many. So again, I wasted my time, my energy, my resources making videos I knew wouldn't make money based off of that. And furthermore, again, if I did not profit anything from the videos, like, I feel like you're just, it sounds to me like you were just absolutely trying to nitpick and mince words right now. My overall goal was to say, I don't want to profit off of children having a situation like this, having abuse in some way. That is not what I want to do. And I didn't, period, point blank. And if there, I don't know if you have anything else you want to say, but I'd like to move on because I feel like
you like to use charity as like a shield of sorts. Like, I feel like no matter what anybody asks or say, and I can attest to this from just looking through your comments, looking through your feed, your Twitter, and that kind of stuff. It seems like no matter what anybody asks and says, hey, why did you do that? The question is, like, the answer is always, oh, but I gave to charity, or, oh, I've called people out and done this. But it's like, yeah, my point is, yes, you have done things that are good. I'm not taking away from that, but it doesn't overshadow or negate the bad things that you've done. And the bad things are what people are asking about.
What are the bad? So the bad thing is that
asking about so far.
The bad things are that I monetized videos of these kids getting abused to give it back to help them get to their mother. That is
how you just phrased it. You just phrased it in a very manipulative type of way.
It's not manipulative. That is literally what happened. That's why what you're saying doesn't make sense to me. That is literally what happened. I don't know how I'm being manipulative.
You rephrased my word to make it sound really manipulative, because that's not what I've said. What I said was, you said that you would never even monetize it, and then you did. And even though, yes, you did something good with the money afterwards, that's fine. That's fine.
She never said that. She said she would not. She said she would not profit. She said she would not profit off of the videos.
And see,
a dead horse. It's a dead horse, guys. Let's move on.
Because I feel like my questions
the topic to death.
I ask a question.
They're not being answered the way
about like Africa. And I'm like,
they're not being answered the way you want. That's the problem. And I'm not here to give you an answer you want. I'm here to give you the answer. You said, why did I monetize them? Why did I do this? I'm giving you the answer. And then you're trying to mince words with me. I have nothing else to say on this.
To say, give me your perspective. And every time I do, you run me in circles and say, no, you're being this, you're not doing this, you're not understanding. But I'm not trying to do, you ask me for my perspective, and that's what I'm giving.
That's
we've all given our perspectives.
Right. You're giving your perspective. You're not just giving me your perspective. You're giving me a perspective, and then you're continuing to question me on the same thing because you don't like my answer. You give your perspective. You want my response. I give you my response, and you don't like my response.
I just feel like it's hypocritical. Like, I just feel like I personally felt kind of bamboozled when you started doing that, because I was like, hey, and the thing is, I don't care if you make money off YouTube. I really truly don't. My thing is that you made a big deal about I won't do it about, like, I won't make a thing off of kids or whatever, and then you did, and I was like, hey, why did you do that? And that's when I asked you, Joy, why did you do this? And that's when you know.
And I'm telling you. So I feel like we can move on now, because you've asked me a question, you've given me your perspective, I told you the answer, you give me your perspective. We're just running around in a circle now. Those are my answers. They're not going to change.